the weather is against me today, hence the artificial lighting. I don't like it either, but today is the May haul of faves. May was certainly nothing wild and crazy, it was just another month, but I got some cute things, so let me show you. The first things come from a beautiful little gift one of my best friends sent me, because what are best friends for other than just sending each other random presents for no reason and talking on the phone every day. And she got me these 3 things that perfectly capture each like facet of my interests / personality, and I'll start with this one, which is my favourite, and it is a new brooch. It's the little worm from Labyrinth, and if you didn't know, Labyrinth is my all-time favourite film, and so this is already so precious to me. Second, you can't have catguts without having Japan, so some new Gudetama socks were in this parcel as well. Very cute, and I didn't already have these ones, because I know she was worried that I may have already had them. And the last thing that was in this parcel I was actually like mad about as I was opening it, because it smelt really good and it was felt perfectly round, so I just assumed it was a bath bomb. And so I don't have a bath, so in my head I was like, Ebony, like, why are you so dumb? I don't have a bathtub, you know this. But then when I fully opened it, I discovered that it was this candle that's shaped like a cat skull. Oh, and it smells so good. It smells like a Lush product, if you know what I mean. I'm just in a bit of a pickle about what to actually do with it, because I can either burn it at my own will or wait till summertime where it will definitely melt on its own, because that's the kind of climate I live in. So I don't know what to do, but I think for the next few months at least, while it stays cool, I'm gonna just keep it by my bed and sniff it. It's really sweet. I love it. Thank you. A few things I've watched this month. First is this, The Final Girls. It was quite tricky for us to find this DVD, and allegedly it's already become discontinued or out of print, and it is called The Final Girls. It stars, now I'm about to butcher this name, Taissa Farmiga. She's from American Horror Story. She plays Violet in season 1, and basically her mother dies, and her mother was an actress who was in this like cult classic horror film, and her friends get sucked into the film and they have to like survive the night, and because it's like an old classic, they all kind of know the plot, so they're all trying to survive and be the final girl, because the final girl's the one that ends up killing the bad guy in most horrors. So it's very meta and really plays on a lot of like tropes of the genre, so if you enjoy that kind of humour, you will definitely like this. 2 things I've been watching online. We got Stan recently. Woo! My life is crazy. One of them is Degrassi. Degrassi Junior High, Degrassi High, Degrassi School's Out, and then Degrassi The Next Generation. If you're wondering which series has Drake in a wheelchair, it's Degrassi Next Generation. I've been starting from the OG, which is like 1987 or 88 was the first season of Degrassi. It is a magical time. It's so lit. It's so like, there's a lot going on in these kids' lives, and that is really exciting me. And the other show that's really exciting me is the Wolf Creek 6-part series. I finished it now. We loved it. We loved it. The film was fine. I wasn't crazy about Wolf Creek. Don't watch the second one, it's trash. The series is impeccable. Like, the budget, the budget's up there. The drone shots, just the shot composition in general, like, it's a really well put together series. The dialogue is, you know, still disgustingly Australian. Even though it's scary and it's about a serial killer, they shoot the outback so beautifully that it made me want to go. And I know that I'm not the kind of person that wants to go out there, but there's a little part of me now that's like, Wolf Creek Crater, yeah, salt flats, rabbit-proof fence, I could do it. I'm probably not gonna do it, but it's bloody beautiful. So if you like good shots and a little bit of thriller, she's on the run, the girl in it, she's running. Also there's a Woomera, and that is all I will say. Please watch Wolf Creek, it's brilliant. As far as clothing goes this month, I got these babies. These are my first ever pair of Jeffrey Campbell's, and they are just perfect, toggly, pointy-toed witch boots. And that's why I bought them, because every time I wear them, not only do they pull together my outfit, but they also make me feel like I could just jump on my broomstick and fly away from all of my problems. My only qualm with these is that they were quite expensive and they're already starting to fall apart. Like, the little nubbins on the toes are already quite worn off, as is a bit of the leather that's just kind of flecked off the side, which is very unfortunate. It's kind of making me doubt if I will repurchase from Jeffrey Campbell if they can't hold up for very long, because when I spend a lot of money on shoes. It's an investment for me. I expect to have them for a long time, and even though these are comfy as hell, if the exterior just keeps peeling away, then I can't really wear them, can I? So we'll see how these babies hold up, but they were a good shoe. When you don't have to break in a shoe, that's when you know you've found the one. Alright, I've got my jacket on briefly because that is where my final favourite lives at the moment, and it is this lime green hearse pin from Weirdo Weapons, I believe is their Instagram, and I found this because my fellow funeral director friend Eva sent me a message and said, hey, check out this pin I just bought, so cool, blah, blah. And before I had even finished reading her message, I too had also purchased it because it's Claire Fisher's lime green hearse from the show 6 Feet Under, one of my all-time faves, and I just had to snap it up. And I know that sounds probably very like stereotypical that like the Undertaker girl likes the show 6 Feet Under, but you know what? It's a bloody good show. So regardless of your outside interests, if you like a good drama series, 6 Feet Under. And the last thing worth mentioning that happened at the end of May is I went to Sydney for a weekend. Senpai's been working down there for the last 6 weeks or so. He's home now, thank goodness, but it got to that point where I was like getting all needy in the DMs, triple texting as the kids call it, and he was like, why don't you just come down for the weekend? And this was on Friday afternoon, and I was like, but if I come down, when will I build my itinerary? Because I'm the kind of person that needs a month to like pinpoint every step I'm going to take when I go on holidays. And it was actually really nice to be spontaneous and just kind of not have a plan and like do whatever. So that was really nice. We just enjoyed our time together and ate donuts and watched free-to-air TV in the middle of the night, so that was really cool. But now it's made me want to do more spontaneous trips. I'm just like, what can I do with the weekend next weekend? So hopefully we can do a few more little things like that because that was really fun. And that is more or less the end of this video. To be honest, I actually haven't sat down and filmed on the weekly for quite a while. I've been posting a lot of backlogged content, so if you have any ideas for just like sit down chatty things you want me to do, please recommend them because I feel really out of practice. So thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!